Hey, welcome to this week's video. Research shows that 73% of customers say no at least 5 times before actually buying, and 92% of salespeople give up before that all-important 5th no. While 92% of impatient salespeople are fighting each other for the 27% of sales where decisions are made quickly, the patient 8% of salespeople can have their pick of 73% of sales where the decisions take longer. So in this video, I'm going to give you some ideas of how you can increase your conversion rate and convert more leads into customers. So let's get to work. So let me give you an example of how powerful it could be if you put in systems to contact and follow up more with your existing leads. Let's say that you generated 100 inquiries, and let's say that you visited or contacted them once, and you managed to get 33 of them converted into sales. So your conversion rate is 33%, which is pretty good. But let's say you were able to convert 50 of them into leads. That's a 67% improvement. To get this result, actually, with just one contact, you would have to get 150 leads. So by putting systems in place and contacting and following up with your leads, you would be able to increase your conversion rate quite significantly with a lower number of leads. But how do you get a higher conversion rate? Well, it starts with systems. What you need to do is brainstorm and introduce systems, including systems for following up with all 67 of them in this case, contacting them again, tracking when to follow up, sending a newsletter or a postcard, inviting them possibly to an open house, sending them periodic emails and offers, like say offers of the month or the quarter, sending maybe customer testimonials so they see the great work that your company is doing. In other words, becoming systematically persistent, but without becoming a pest. This will keep them on top of mind, and next, when they're looking for your service, they will remember your name. But how can you apply this? Well, of course, the nature of your sales process will vary widely depending on what it is you sell and how you choose to operate. But you know what? It doesn't really matter what business you're in. Everything mentioned earlier can apply to all businesses. For example, many retailers, and you may have experienced this, have a standard sales script of when you walk into the store, "Can I help you?" Ask yourself how often you reply positively to that question. More often than not, the customer's natural response is, "No thanks, I'm just looking." A much better process has a very different sales script. It's one that generates results based on data. And here's how it goes. When somebody enters the shop and starts browsing, the retailer approaches the customer and says in a friendly tone, "Hi there, my name is John. If there's anything I can do to help you, I'm just over there. Please come and talk to me." The script is hugely better than the first one. With those few small changes, the sales conversion rised significantly. So here's my question for you. What small and simple changes can you make to your sales script that will make a huge difference to your business? Let me know down in the comments which script you would feel more comfortable with. So as you probably figured out, I'm really big on systems because I've mentioned it quite a bit already in this video. And there's a good reason for it. It's not all good leaving things to chance. If you want to get the best possible results, you must have a plan, right? You got to create systems so that you do the right things every single time, and you've got to keep testing different systems to see which works best. You've got to train your team as well, that they can use those systems, and you've got to measure the results. As we just saw in the earlier example, persistent systems alone can increase the number of sales leads converted into sales from 33% to 50%. What impact do you think that this kind of increase in conversion rate could have on your business? Would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. Of course, This is only a few of strategies that you can use to convert more of your sales leads into sales. For example, there are strategies for planning your sales approach in meticulous detail because it's too important to be left to chance, as I mentioned earlier. Practice your sales approach until you can do it perfectly, and then practice it again. Creating a sales process that removes the issues that cause your customers to say no, so that they say yes more often. Using automated email systems, which generate autoresponders to automatically keep in touch and follow up with your customer. Stressing the benefits versus the features of what your company provides, and in a clear and concise way so that the customer understands exactly what those benefits are. Making buying less risky for the customer. You see, many customers don't buy because they feel they bear all the risk, losing their money or wasting their time on the wrong choice. Using video on your website. Using great questions also that show your customers that you're interested in them and you really want to help them with their problem. These are only a few examples of many possibilities you could explore. We actually help our clients in exploring opportunities and putting in place processes and measurements for things like this. So if we can be any of help to you, don't hesitate to reach out. We'd be glad to help. So here are some next steps that you could utilize. Brainstorm ideas and also include your team. Calculate the extra profit that you might generate from these ideas. Identify additional profit improvements that you can do as well in lead conversion. Review the ideas of what other businesses have done so you can maybe leverage off them or take some ideas and make them your own. Create a priority plan so your good ideas can turn into actions and you have steps to achieve them. And create a plain English report summarizing it all so that nothing is forgotten and your team can follow along as well. We offer a free profit diagnostic so you can see what these small tweaks may have impact on your business. So if you're interested, don't hesitate to reach out. So that's it for this week's video. If you received any value, it'd be awesome if you hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, it'd be great to have you on board. Until next time, I'll catch you on the next one.